Another brand new event coming to Pokemon Go is going to be the Party Up event. So we have some amazing bonuses, we have some spawns out there, a new shiny, and most importantly, tips and strategies to help you guys break down and maximize this event, Pokemon Go, as we do always here at the Trainer Club. So welcome to the Trainer Club, here we go! Party Up event is going down on Wednesday the 22nd at 10 a.m. local time, and that's going to go all the way until Monday the 27th at 8 p.m. So guys, it's time to get after it because we have an amazing bonus if you didn't see some of my announcements about this event, which include up to 5 special trades per day. So you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, grand total of 6 days to get 5 trades per day, which is going to give you a grand total of 30 special trades. But not only that, when you do trade, you're getting 2 additional candies and a guaranteed 1 XL candy, so you don't even have to worry about doing the 100 kilometers. So we're actually safe. And then you're getting 2 times XP for winning raid battles. Wow, man, this is just an incredible event, honestly. It's a great event. We're gonna capitalize on it, but we're gonna keep going here because we have some spawns, we have some raids, and we're gonna compass all these in tips, including some box tips that we're gonna talk about as well, that they are offering you some incentives to go to their web store to save them money from the Apple store, and hopefully you guys some money if it does make sense, which we will calculate in this video. So the overarching goal of this event is going to be the trades. So I want you guys to think about, do we need XL candy for any of the legendary Pokemon? Maybe there's something that's close that you're maxing out, you want to max out, that's very meta relevant that you want to max out. Some of the top legendary Pokemon would be something that I would consider trading for, especially if you don't raid super often. This is a great time for it. And if you don't have anything, at least just swap Calm Day shinies, because by swapping 5 per day over all those days, more than likely you're going to get at least 1, maybe multiple luckies, and they could potentially go into shundos, which I absolutely love that. So this is a great time for it. However, the one thing I'm going to caution you guys against is trading Pokemon that you do not have registered for shinies and for legendaries, because these Pokemon are going to cost you at best friend status 40,000 Stardust. Yes, 40,000 Stardust. So I would suggest to save always for those Pokemon Calm Day when you're getting a 50% reduction in Stardust if you're looking to trade a shiny or a legendary that you don't have registered in your decks, for the sake of saving yourself Stardust 50%, which would then get to 20,000. But more than that, I always suggest that you guys just be patient, because eventually you will be able to get that Pokemon. Eventually. Unless maybe there's a couple shiny costumes that we haven't seen come back in quite a while, but I'm not doubting that at some point, eventually in the longevity of this game, they will come back. So that's why I personally don't stress them. But the way to get around that is to just trade for a regular costume if you didn't have it, which would be 800 Stardust. And if you already have that shiny registered to your Pokedex, let's say the costume Gengar that was from a while back, you're gonna have the costume Gengar registered, you have the Gengar shiny registered, and then if you trade for the shiny costume, that would then only cost you 800 Stardust. So taking an 800 Stardust trade for the costume without the shiny, and then having a Gengar, because we've had a ton of Gas Leak capabilities, evolving that all the way into a shiny Gengar, and then trading for the costume gets you around that shiny costume dilemma where you're paying $40,000 for a shiny costume. So that's the way that I would go about doing that. And then I'm also going to recommend that you guys, as well as do those 5 special trades per day, is trade 100 Pokemon per day after you do those 5 special trades, because that will allow you to get guaranteed XL candy for all those Pokemon, even if you did play with your person locally, and you're getting those 2 additional candies. So if it's just a 1 kilometer away trade, you're getting what you would normally get for trading over 100 kilometers. So it's a massive win. Clear out all the Pokemon that you've been waiting to try to trade over 100 kilometers to get extra XL candy. This event bonus is absolutely fantastic for that. It's been a bonus as far as a season before. It's one of my favorite season bonuses, but now you have it during an event. So take advantage of it and start clearing out your bag here. But now let's get back into the tips and start helping you maximize with tip number 1. Tip 1, let's talk about the party play, because they are allowing trainer levels 15 and up to be able to party play. I actually really like the party play. I think it's a cool feature for one main focus, and that's for getting stronger in raid battles, because when you do battle with multiple people and you do generate that party play bonus, it doubles the attack efficiency of your next attack that you then use for a special. So that allows you, if you have 4 people in a party, if you all get to that party play bonus, which it doesn't happen every special, but every other special, let's say, and you use it, that's going to be like 8 people throwing a special at a legendary Pokemon. So that makes it very fast and efficient. That's how we were able to destroy Lugia in the shadow form much faster than I had anticipated. With 4 people, we were taking it down in approximately 150 to 160 seconds, which was very, very efficient for 4 people with a shadow, bulky, strong hitting legendary. I was very impressed by this. So that's why I really like the party play. As far as the bonuses go, I mean, really just to get through the research, on occasion you can get some berries and some random balls if you're struggling for balls or you're struggling for berries. Like in Mexico, we needed regular raspberries, and most of the time I dump all my raspberries into gyms because I usually don't need them, but the tasks were requiring raspberries. So fortunately, there were party play tasks to help us get those back, so that's always a strategy there. But now let's get into the spawns here. For me, the spawns look like just getting some shiny Pokemon, including the brand new Gothita. We have the new Solosis. As far as the Solosis shiny, it's just a little bit darker hue of a blue instead of a greenish. It's a little bit more bluish. And the Morelull shiny, but remember, Morelull does give you boosted Stardust, so every single time that you do see one of those Pokemon, make sure to catch it and get those boosted Stardust. These three overarching Pokemon are my goals for this event to get these shinies. Then we do have Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly. They're also going to be the Pokestop showcases during this event. Then we have the Lechonk with the shiny. We also have the Nimble. We're going to have the Pawmi, Smoliv, and Tadbulb. And as far as any meta-relevant attackers, none of these stack up. None of these Pokemon have Megas. The only relevant Pokemon here is going to be the Tadbulb going into the Belly Bolt with Thundershock, Discharge, and Zap Cannon in the Ultra League. Rank 67, you're going to need to go all the way to level 42. It's going to be requiring a little bit of XL Candy, not too much, at a 0, 15, 12 for the 100% IVs. But overarching, use the Morelull for the shiny, as well as the Stardust. And then you have the two new shinies, or newer shinies, which is going to be the Gothita, as well as the brand new Solosis. So get after there and hunt those Pokemon, which is then going to take us into tip number 2. Tip 2, let's talk about the field research. Let's jump right in. Catch 10 Pokemon will be a Quaxly encounter at 460. We have win a raid for a Party Hat Wurmple. A little bit steep for a Party Hat Wurmple, but pretty cool if you can stack up 3 of those. 247. Power up a Pokemon 5 times is a hard pass for me, but if you want to do it, please use at least level 1 Pokemon to save yourself some Stardust for Fuecoco at 483. We have power up a Pokemon 10 times for a Hisuian Growlithe at 566, or a Party Hat Wurmple. Also another little steep one right there, and then a Nose Pass at 425. Explore 1 kilometer for a Sprigatito, 435. Spin 5 Pokestops can be 300 Stardust. Spin 10 Pokestops, I would dump this, but if you need these Hyper Potions or Revives, you can get them there, or trade a Pokemon. My favorite task of the event is going to be either a Gothita at 407 or a Solosis at 586. Great shinies right there and brand new. Then we have the Party Up feature, which is going to be win 3 raids for the Hisuian Growlithe, use 5 super effective charge attacks while in a party for 3 TMs, catch 30 Pokemon while in a party for a Lucky Egg, spin 30 Pokestops or Gyms for a Battle Pass. Then we're going to be able to do explore 3 kilometers while in a party for 2500 XP, complete 3 party challenges for 1000 Stardust, the Party Hat Wurmple encounter 500 XP, and we have 2000 Stardust. And then finally, we are going to move on to the last portion, which is going to be the Master Ball research. So it looks as if it states that if you have not completed the research of the season, you can go ahead and purchase this for $8. So here's going to be stage 1, catch 300 Pokemon, use 180 berries, catch 60 Pokemon in a single day. So that's going to give you a grand total of 18,000 XP and then 7,500 XP right there. In stage number 2, we're going to have catch 500 Pokemon, hatch 30 eggs, and make 100 excellent throws. That's definitely my style right there for another 18,000 XP and 7,500 XP. And then for stage number 3, we're going to have catch 150 Pokemon and Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls, and then catch 150 different species of Pokemon. And I don't believe that this one's going to be timed. Looks like this one will stay with you. You will get 25,000 XP, you will get 3,000 Stardust, and 1 Master Ball. There's a lot of XP coming out of this one. Pretty cool, and you do get the Master Ball. If you could get another Master Ball, I would probably purchase it, but it's only going to be limited to if you have not completed yet, so that is a little bit unfortunate. But for all you guys that did miss out, maybe you just started playing or whatever that is, enjoy. And there you have it, which leads us to tip 3. Tip 3, all about the raid battles. We do have the Hisuian Growlithe. We do have the Nose Pass, Dwebble, Clink, and Lechonk in Tier 1 raids. As far as the Hisuian Growlithe, I suggest that you guys don't go super hard on this because eventually it will be featured in events as wild spawns, and more than likely I think we'll see it in a Go Fest this year of 2024. So I would suggest holding off on it if you aren't gonna get upset if you don't get the shinies, but if you really need it, you have to have it. Do the raids. Hopefully you guys get the shiny. 3-star raids will include Rhydon, Rhyperior, Gardevoir, as well as Bombardier. I have not got the Bombardier shiny, so I may throw a couple at this Pokemon, but most importantly, the Pokemon that I am focused on is going to be the Terrakion. Terrakion is a fantastic Pokemon. You do want to check this video out and see how powerful it is as a fighting type attacker. Man, does it do really well. And then we still have the Mega Kangaskhan out there as well. So for me, overarching goal, hopefully a Bombardier shiny, but most importantly, focusing on the Terrakion. I love that Pokemon. I would love to get at least a 98% shiny, maybe even a Shundo. I think it's a fantastic looking shiny as well, so good luck on that one. Which is then going to lead us into tip 4. Tip 4, let's focus on the Webstore bonus here. This is talking about doubling your Pokecoin bonus if you spend $20 or more during this time. Okay, so the bonus here is going to be just the bonus coins that you get. So if you spend 20, you're gonna get an extra 400. If you spend 40, you're gonna get an extra 800. So for a grand total of doubling the 400 to the 800, and then finally if you spend 100, you're gonna be getting 2,000. And those bonuses are already active, so if you do want those, obviously the best case scenario and the most optimal way to buy Pokecoins is through the $100 box, because the $100 is going to get you a grand total now of 16,500, and if you were to buy them at a 1-for-1 ratio, you're getting 6,500 coins additional, which means it's pretty much like an additional $65. And so that drops the price per coin quite significantly. This is the best place to be able to buy your coins, to save money, and to get more bonus coins, and that's how I suggest doing it. Even if you guys are like, oh, I'm just gonna spend $5 here, $10 here, eventually you're gonna spend $100. You might as well spend that $100 and ration them to yourself each and every week. I know it's a little bit challenging, but do that to yourself, develop some discipline, save yourself some money, and get yourself some more coins. But please make sure to select the 2x bonus in the Webstore, because it looks like the regular ones are still up in the Webstore, which makes absolutely no sense to me. And then it says there's gonna be a seasonal box that's not in the store yet. That's gonna be 25 incubators, 25 super incubators, and 10 poffins at a 50% discount. So as soon as that does come out, I will probably maybe put a reel out or something. So make sure you're following me at social medias at the Trainer Club with 2 B's. You could check out my reels, you could check out my TikToks, as well as I will probably post a short about that in Pokemon Go. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to get out there, get those shinies, enjoy yourself, have some fun, party up, and take down some Pokemon. Most importantly, do your 5 special trades. Thank you guys for being here as always. Love and appreciate you guys. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody take your support, subscription, and participation to X-Level. I'll see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.